Welcome back, guys, and today we have some exciting news to talk about. Also, if you guys enjoy videos like this, please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. So anyways, the team over at Roadcraft has put out a post-launch community update, so let's jump right into it. So here we can see from their reaction, the game Roadcraft has received many positive reviews so far. The team stated Roadcraft is finally out in the wild, and we want to kick things off with a huge thank you to everyone who's been with us on this journey, and to all the new players jumping in from day one. Your excitement, your feedback, your early screenshots, they mean a lot to us. Here are just a few glimpses of some kind words from across the community that truly made our day. If y'all want, you can pause it and read these comments. The team is thrilled to see that so many of you enjoy this new experience, different from SnowRunner and Expeditions. We'd like to remind everyone that Roadcraft won't replace in any way our past games, which will continue to receive updates, on top of everything we have planned for this one. So they definitely made it clear that Roadcraft is not in any way comparable to their past games, and I've seen many comments with players trying to compare them. They're two separate games. Anyways, since launch, they've been closely reading all your messages, suggestions, bugs, and concerns. They've also heard your thoughts on crane controls during the demo, and based on the feedback, alternative control options are now available, including a control scheme that's a lot closer to SnowRunner's. The team is already hard at work addressing the most urgent feedback and improving the overall experience. That's great to hear, but looks like some players are experiencing some issues like controllers not being recognized on Steam, and it says to make sure that Steam input is disabled. You can check it in the game's library page by going to Properties, Controller, and then you want to disable Steam input. This should fix that issue. It also says here that textures are blurry, and they are working on a hotfix for this issue. In the meantime, lowering the visual quality in the settings can solve the issue. And lastly, giant foliage textures, which again they are working on. But until then, make sure that your graphic drivers are updated to the most recent version, as it might be related to older versions. So yeah, each player probably has a different setup and will most likely have to adjust them in settings to your liking. Moving down the list, we have a DLC, additions, and bonus content recap. It says they have seen questions pop up about Roadcraft's DLC and additions, so here's a quick clarification. If you purchase the Rebuild Edition, you already own the upcoming DLC and will get access to it automatically once it's released in a few months. But if you have already purchased the Standard Edition and want access to the Rebuild Edition, you can now upgrade by purchasing the Rebuild expansion separately. The Invictus Type A vehicle is a Day 1 bonus exclusive to the Rebuild Edition. If you've already purchased the Standard Edition and want access to this additional vehicle, you can upgrade by purchasing the Rebuild expansion. If you own the Rebuild Edition, it is already available in-game, which y'all can see here in the vehicle selection. So make sure that the DLC is correctly activated by checking in your DLC library. There is also a free 4K texture pack DLC available on PC, which provides higher resolution textures for players who want enhanced visual fidelity. You can download it separately via the Roadcraft Steam page. Please note, this pack is designed for high-end setups only, with significantly higher GPU and memory requirements than the base game. If your system isn't well above the minimum specs, we recommend sticking with the standard textures for optimal performance. Honestly, that's super cool that they allow you to play in 4K with that DLC, and it's free to download. Anyways, moving down, they stated that the Aramatsu Bowhead 30T was a pre-order bonus reward. It is currently not available to purchase separately, and if y'all remember, I did mention this many times in my previous videos, that you can only get this machine by pre-ordering, and so far it does look like they're keeping this vehicle unavailable for those who didn't pre-order. It does say currently though, so who knows? They might decide to have it in a DLC in the future. And speaking on the future, we have some exciting news about new content already. So basically it says that their teams are already working on the upcoming hard mode. It will be a new approach to the game with, for example, fuel management. Now this is major, because I've read that a lot of SnowRunner players were upset that Roadcraft didn't have the ability to refuel your vehicles. Well, guess what? They're now working on a more difficult mode, which will have that ability and hopefully much more. And while they're focused on improvements, new rescue vehicles equipped with a winch will be added for free in the short future. These vehicles are currently exclusive to AI convoys, but they'll soon be yours to drive. And those vehicles include the Mule T1 utility truck, the Noda Allegro utility transport, and it says here that they will share more details about upcoming content soon, once a first patch has been deployed to cover your most urgent feedback. Overall, this is great news, and I can't wait to see this game at its best. So yeah, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know y'all opinions on the game. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.